Hi, everybody, and welcome back to B.O.L.D Tarot, where we are burning old labels and distractions. If you see this crown, it's because your girl is celebrating her birthday. Yay! It's Cancer season, so happy birthday to all my other fellow Cancerians out there. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your birthday, that it is filled with lots of love and outpouring support. Something happened to the other video, so, and didn't know until after I finished the reading. So the cards are already out here, but this is a message that I definitely know that someone out there needs to hear. As I was trying to figure it out and do my own little tech support here, Benjamin has entered the chat. Say hello, Benjamin. All right, so our love message is about codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. The challenge with the world here is that you know that something needs to end in order for your relationship to be better, but you are having a hard time with creating that balance or even just trying to have that conversation because you don't want it to turn out to be a full-blown argument or the risk of losing your relationship. Friends, if you feel like it's going to end your relationship, it probably needs to end anyway. Now, how to have a clear, transparent, and healthy conversation, that's a whole nother thing. But if you feel like speaking up for yourself, that at this point your cup has running over because you have been doing so many things within this relationship, that there has been some codependency, and it could be you that have been doing a lot of tasks or they have been doing a lot of tasks, and you're wondering, well, wait a minute, something is changing here. But if you feel like it's going to go in an unhealthy way, you might need to go ahead and wrap that thing up. The reason why the challenge is here. Let me put my son down. Yeah, you got to go. All right. Somebody is feeling beat up right now, and it's simply because your cup has run over. And it could be that you have been showing up to be this Superman or this Superwoman of, I'm going to do all the things because that's the way that I want to show up in my relationship, which is A-okay. But when someone starts to get comfortable because you have set up, you done rolled out the red carpet, you've been doing everything, washing clothes, cooking, cleaning, taking out the trash, you can't expect after 5 years that this person is going to step up and say, baby, you know you've been taking out the trash for 5 years. Let me go ahead and do that. No, it's not going to happen. You got to have the conversation. Or if you haven't started off with the balance of, you have the time that you spend with your significant other and you still keep up with your friends or society, and now maybe you have lost some of your friends, so you're feeling a bit lonely because everybody is just like, well, they just want to be with their partner anyway. Why keep inviting them? And then you get on social media and you see everybody having a grand old time, a good time. Oh my God, I ain't seen them in so long. They don't even call me no more. Well, were you calling them? Were you checking in with them? So now it's that sense of feeling isolated. It's that sense of the lack of connection to society, right? Because there have been the codependency that has formed within your relationship, and you are aware that there's some things that might need to change. Now, I do see that there's a common goal within this relationship. For some of you guys, it's you're working on your 10 of Pentacles, building that legacy, that wealth, stability within your family, which is great, but it takes two. And equal balance, right? Equal weight distributed here. Because your cup is running over, you beat up and you're tired, things have stopped because you're tired and there's been some arguments happening for some. And it may have come because one day you may have just said, you know what? I'm taking a day off from the house. I am going to take me a spa day, And your significant other was like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm hungry. You could at least bought me something back to eat. or gave me something before you went to go to the spa. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to do something for me for once. You couldn't fix nothing to eat for the family? Why does it always have to be me? Well, it's always been you because that's the way you had it set up. That's why you started. So that's all that they know. And everybody then became codependent. Switch the roles if they need to be switched or reversed. You're going to have those conversations to achieve your family goals of the 10 of Pentacles and even 10 of Cups. I see 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Because if you don't, then you're going to have a lack of purpose. And you know what lack of purpose looks like? Defeat, depression, and just can't get up no more. I'm tired. So it's very important to have those candid, healthy, transparent conversations. And Spirit is saying, when I clarify the cards, that once you do that, you will be heard. Now, when I say this, because the 4 of Cups are here in reverse, and 4 of Cups is all about, like, when it's upright, of you just see all the things that didn't go well and not recognize that Spirit is actually giving you a cup. You ain't look to the left, because you too busy looking at the things that missed. But what it is in reverse is that, okay, I recognize I want to take this cup. So what I'm saying is, having this healthy conversation, you will be heard. And don't be surprised if your significant other shows up with a cup. I recognize that you like the spa. I went ahead and got you a massage day pass. But here's the thing though. When that cup is given to you, take it. Don't, oh, I just really wanted to be heard. It's okay. What do you guys want for dinner? I'm going to go ahead and go in the kitchen. No, boo. You just didn't. You're going to repeat the cycle all over again. And the World card is here. Meaning something new wants to begin. Don't take that cup. Please. Don't say no. Take it. Be in a receiving mode. Please. Because some of you have not. And you're tired. And I know it's, for some, it's the tradition of what society has put into place, or maybe some outside, other family members that don't live in a household, whatever the case may be. Ego, you're trying to compete with the Joneses, or it's supposed to look like this, male role, gender roles. This is your household. This is your relationship. So traditions can look, you can make up your own tradition. It can look however it is that you need it for it to look. With the Hierophant here, yes, traditions are important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Make it work for you and yours. Don't mind them other naysayers. If they ain't, for me, if you ain't paying my bills, I don't go to bed with you at night, stay over there. Thank you. Absolutely. If it's done in a healthy way, you guys are going to start to see the change very quickly. You guys are going to see the difference of what an equal balance looks like of showing up for one another. And it's not an unbalanced scale. So I'm excited to see, what happens for you all. Please drop a comment, a like or whatever, to let me know if this resonates with some of you guys. I did have a final love message for you all. And the ones that came out was acceptance is the key to inner peace. Accept that you allow certain things. Accept that you can no longer do this, but there can be some other solutions. And know that you can only change what you are in control of, which is very, very important. Also, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Take that message with you as you have these conversations with your partner, and lean into the possibility of what this beautiful thing can be, so you guys can reach your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups. Until next time, I am wishing you all peace, light, and love.